This was another tweet I saw that made me laugh, but I would love to. I'm going to read your comments while we talk about this. I know this is tiny. Let's break this, make this larger here. This is from the tweeter Carissa's New Life. But basically, Carissa is saying there were a bunch of words as a young, basically fundamentalist Christian she was not allowed to say as she grew up. And this is not the environment I was raised in, but I was amused to see this list. She says she wasn't allowed to say these words, words like butt, fart, darn, which seems fairly mild to me, shoot, like, oh, shoot, gosh, gee, like all those words seem pretty mild, but again, it's the thought that counts, right? And if you are saying words like gosh and shoot, clearly God is watching your mind and seeing it's going to a very bad place. So she couldn't say that. This is interesting. She could not say vagina, but she could say penis. There's the double standard for you right there. I should have looked this up. I did not look this up, but my late acquaintance, this really nice, fantastic writer, Christian writer, named Rachel Held Evans, she wrote a memoir years ago. And I believe she wrote in there, she was talking about being raised in like the purity culture environment. And I think she said that in Sunday school or something like that, they were discussing the anatomy as you do when you're growing up. And she had mentioned like they were discussing the vagina and the penis and something happened incident in church or something like that. But she said that because that chapter in her book included the word vagina, Lifeway Christian stores, which is like the biggest bookstore, the Southern Baptist bookstore, that's where you want your book if you're a Christian, they would not sell her book because it had the V word in it. Mind you, it wasn't even in a sexual context. It was the word. It's the anatomically correct definition of the word. And she wrote about it. And so the bookstore wouldn't sell it. You can look that up right now if you're on your computer. Like just Google Rachel Held Evans, and the word vagina and the book, Lifeway Christian stores. Because I think you'll find articles about how her book was banned for that. But that one's wild. You could say the male version, not the, whatever. All right, what else can she not say? Dang, freaking, screw it, or screwed. This is interesting. What the? Like, you can't even finish the thought. If you just say, what the? Nope, that's too much going on in your head. Pissed off, balls, heck, and many more. And, I'm looking at this list, and one thought is like, given all the things they teach you in church, saying these words is the least harmful thing because the stuff they're shoving in your head otherwise is way worse than that. And also, what are they trying to protect you from? It's from having bad thoughts, in a sense. But think about what you read if you're reading the Bible. Like, there is genocide in there, there is incest in the early parts of the book. There are some horrible things going on in that book, and they're fine with kids reading that. But if a kid dares to say, darn it, that child has done something evil. Um, I'm curious, like, what other books, what other words some of you were not allowed to say when you were growing up? Because I don't remember having any of these restrictions, but I do understand feeling shame saying like a curse word or something growing up, and now I say them all the time because now I'm just a horrible person, and that's why they say sermons about me. That tweet amused me.